Chocolate milk. Does it really taste better when it comes from brown cows? Hi, this is Taylor. Today we're going to be reviewing the Taurus G2S on American Jedi. This is the Taurus G2S. It is a sister gun to the Taurus G2C. Difference being the Taurus G2C is the compact and the Taurus G2S, which is the one that I have, is the slim one. The magazine only carries 7 rounds, and it is a bright neon spring indicator, so that when it's loaded, you can tell very clearly when it's empty. Another few of the features that it has is it has a dual safety feature. So not only does it have the trigger safety, but it also has the manual safety here. It has a nice textured grip, so if your hands tend to slip at all, this should help along with that. Okay. Another feature that it has is an indicator on top of it to show you when you have a cartridge in the chamber. You can feel it pretty clearly, so if you were in the dark, you'd be able to run your finger across it and tell when you have a cartridge loaded. It's a nice feature that it has. We're going to be taking it out to the Tabula Rasa shooting range and test it out live in action. Alright, just got back, ran a few rounds through it to kind of see how it feels and to find some things about it that I liked. Recoil was actually pretty light, didn't really notice much of anything, which is good considering smaller guns tend to have a little bit more of a kick, but this one didn't actually notice any issues with that at all. Some things that I really liked about it, it conceals very well. It's very compact. So when you have it in the holster and you have a shirt over it, it actually doesn't leave any imprint on it very well, and not many issues there. The grips are very small, so for someone like me who has very petite hands, it's very comfortable, very easy to get your hands around and to get a firm grip on. For a man, it might be more difficult, you know, having bigger hands, it might be more uncomfortable to hold something so small. So it might not be ideal for someone who's bigger, but for someone like me who's very petite, it's very comfortable, very easy to handle. One thing that I kind of had to adjust to, it has a very long trigger pull, so that might take a little bit of practice to get used to just knowing and figuring out where the actual trigger actually fires. Another thing, the sights on it, don't know what it is about the placement of them, but the sights on it are a little bit fuzzy once you get them lined up. It can be kind of difficult to line it up correctly, although I did notice once you have it lined up, it's very accurate. Getting it lined up is a bit of a pain. So I just added a little red line in the middle of my front indicator, and that helped a lot with that. Made it a little bit easier to line it up and get the shot in. Aside from the trigger pull, which I'm coming from firing my other gun, which is a 1911, which has a very sensitive trigger. But aside from that, all in all, I think it's a great gun, very comfortable. For a woman, I would definitely recommend it because it's very compact, very easy to conceal, very easy to carry. For a man, it might be a little bit too compact to carry around for you. But all in all, I'm a big fan of it, and I definitely think it was a great purchase. As always, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.